kids of Duncombe School. I'm Mo O'Hara, author of my Big Fat Zombie Goldfish series, and this is my cat Forrest. And we are going to read you a story today, the Fintastic Fishsitter, which is from the Big Fat Zombie Goldfish series. And I'm also going to set you guys a little challenge, because I heard that you guys at Duncombe School are up for a challenge. So my challenge is this. I'm going to ask you 2 questions now, and then I want you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine them. So the first question is this. What if, now close your eyes, what if you had a pet? Now think about what kind of pet you'd want to have. I'm imagining Forrest wandering around. So think about your pet. And now second question. What if you woke up tomorrow morning and you discovered that your pet had superpowers? Now take a second and think about what superpower your pet would love to have. So Forrest here, if you asked him, Forrest would say in a second he would love to fly, because Forrest is an outside kind of adventure cat. He may look like a bit of a snuggle cat, but he's really not. So if you asked him in a second, in a heartbeat, Forrest, what would you like your superpower to be? He would say flying, so he could chase all those birds and run around. Think about what superpower your pet would want. Maybe they would want to be able to travel in time. Maybe they'd want to be able to shoot ice beams out of their paws. Maybe they would want to be able to have super strength and break out of their hamster cage so that they could explore the world. Think about what your pet would want to do. And then, here's the exciting bit. I want you to draw me a picture of your super pet. It could be a dog, a cat, a hamster, a guinea pig, a horse. You could have a pet T-Rex. I don't mind. But draw me a picture of your super pet and your superpower. And you could give him a name. And if you want to write a little bit about him, start a story, that would be fantastic. I really hope that you send me your super pet pictures. And I'm going to take a break so I can get Forrest together, and then we're going to read the story. So settle down, get all set. I'll see you in a sec. We're going to read you a story today. We'll see how long Forrest hangs out, because he tends to wander off, but we'll see if he wants to stay and listen to a story. So the story that I'm going to read for you today is The Fintastic Fishsitter, and it's a picture book in the My Big Fat Zombie Goldfish adventure stories. So the other books are for older kids, but this book, I thought, we need something for the younger guys as well. So this is for you. So the characters in the story, there's 3 main characters in this story. One is the cat, who is Fang, and Fang is loosely based on my own little adventure kitty here. Forrest is less bitey than Fang in real life, but you know, it's kind of based on him. The fish is Frankie, and Frankie is based on my own goldfish when I was a little kid. Although my own goldfish didn't turn into a zombie, my own goldfish did have a really, really big adventure in that he nearly died and we brought him back from the brink of death. So he did have a bit of an adventure time too. And the third person in the story is Sammy, who is the Fintastic Fishsitter. And Sammy is based on one of my daughter's really, really good friends from when she was a little kid. And the real life Sammy is now a very chic 16-year-old, but she was tiny at one time as well. So this is the story of the Fintastic Fishsitter. I'm reading this with permission of Macmillan Publishing, and the illustrator of this book is Marek Jagucki. Take care. All right, here we go. The Fintastic Fishsitter. I'm Tom, and this is my best friend Pradeep, who lives next door. We have a big fat zombie goldfish named Frankie. Unfortunately, my big brother Mark has a cute but evil vampire kitten named Fang. Everyone knows that kitten and goldfish don't get along, but cute evil vampire kittens and big fat zombie goldfish really don't get along. So when we asked Pradeep's little sister Sammy to look after Frankie, we thought we should give her some helpful tips. 6 really important tips for fish sitting a zombie goldfish. Number 1, keep Fang away from Frankie. Number 2, zombie goldfish only eat green food. Moldy Brussels sprouts, green jelly beans, stinky pond slime. Ugh. Number 3, all kittens can be pretty sneaky, Forrest included, but Fang is super sneaky. Number 4, watch out for Frankie's eyes. They could hypnotize you. Number 5, did we mention that Fang the vampire kitten is trouble? And number 6, seriously, keep Fang away from Frankie. I think we made our point. Sammy showed right away that she would be a great fish sitter. She is attempting to actually sit on the fish there, though, but never mind. When she eventually figured out what she was supposed to do, she took her fish sitting responsibilities very seriously. Sammy drew plans for a fishy protection zone with booby traps to keep out cute, evil vampire kittens. She even started a lookout tower and took turns with Frankie to keep watch. But I can see a little sneaky kitten just waiting. But kittens are sneaky, and Fang is super sneaky with extra sneaky sprinkles on top. Look. She is also a master of disguise. In no time at all, Fang had managed to sneak up behind Sammy and Frankie and pounce! Fur flew and fins flailed. Teeth snapped and tails thwacked. Claws were bared and green eyes stared. "Naughty kitty," Sammy shouted. She put her hands on her hips and used her best cross mom voice. "Put Frankie down this instant," she said. But just as Sammy was about to order Fang to leave, Fang turned on her special power of kitty cuteness. Sammy was powerless against it. "I suppose we could all play nicely together," she said. "I could kitty sit as well." Fang and Frankie imagined the fun games that each of them would play. Frankie's fun game seems to be throwing water balloons, and Fang's fun game seems to end up with Frankie being in her mouth at some point. Unfortunately, Fang and Frankie found it difficult to play nicely together. They couldn't agree on a game that didn't end up with somebody being swooshed, squashed, splashed, or zombified. "If you can't play your games nicely," Sammy said, "then we'll play my game instead." Do you want to see what Sammy's game is? They're not going to like it. Babies! But Sammy's game was not their idea of fun. Look, she made them play babies. I don't think they look too happy. When Pradeep and I got home, we couldn't believe that Fang and Frankie were playing together and they were being nice. We told Sammy that she was the most fantastic fish sitter ever, and she totally deserved the extra scoop of ice cream we got her to say thanks. But look, the extra scoop of ice cream is green. And what color food does zombie goldfish like? Oh, maybe cute evil vampire kittens and big fat zombie goldfish can be friends. Well, sometimes. I think they made a big mess of that ice cream. Look at that. Look at how messy that kitten and that fish are. Look at that. So that is the Fintastic Fishsitter, which is a picture book, as I said. I'm really glad you were here to listen to me read it and to meet Forrest and stuff. And if you want to do any coloring for the Fintastic Fishsitter, there are coloring in pages on my website, which is www.moohara.co.uk. So that's www.moohara.co.uk, and they're free to download. You can download coloring pages, and there's also lots of fun zombie goldfish activities on there as well, like word searches and spot the difference and stuff like that. I hope to see you again. I'm going to come back and read more picture books next week. Have a great time from me and Frankie, and from Forrest, who's, gone for a walk now. All right, take care. Bye. Have a fantastic weekend.